Yo, what's going on, guys? Back here with another video. Hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you guys can see if a user is logged in to your website, and then you can change the content if the user is logged in, and you can change the content if the user is logged out. Now for this tutorial, we'll be using Session. So I'll show you guys what Session is, how to use it to see if the user is logged in or not, and change the content based on that. So over here I have two input fields and a submit button. So one of them is email and one of them is passwords, as you guys can see. So whenever I press submit, I want my website to know that I'm logged in, so then I can change the content based on that. And the good thing about Session is if you're logged in, then if you go on another tab and go to the same website, then they will know that you're logged in, and you will not have to log in again. So first, you have to know what Session is. So a session basically is a way to store information on the server. So basically whatever you store in the session will always be stored on the server side of the website until you destroy it. And yeah, so the user cannot really see the session because it's not getting stored on their computer, it's getting stored on the server's computer, and it's way more harder to hack than a cookie. Yeah, so sessions are really great for checking if the user is logged in or not. Yeah, you always want to start the session on the top of your page. That's like the number one thing. You always need to start the session on the top of your page. So in order to do that, you do PHP Session Start, and like that. So this already started a session for us, and you can store information inside of it. Now over here, you guys can see this is the form that's right here. This is the code. Now over here, I'm gonna make a PHP, and over here what I'm gonna do is, so over here I will see if the session has the value that the user has logged in. So how this will work is, whenever you put in your email and password and press submit, I will store that email, and I will store that email in the session, and in this PHP tag I will check if the session email is null or not. If it's not null, that means the user is logged in. So you guys will see in a minute. So if I do if is set, and the way to get the value of a session is you do $, underline session. So it's basically like an array. So and then I'll do email. So right now it's null because I haven't assigned an email to this array yet, to the session yet. So you always need to check, because if you go to another tab and go into the website, this is the first thing we need to check. So if it is logged in, then we'll do include logged in.php. So else if the user is not logged in, then we need to see if the person pressed the submit button. If they pressed it, then we'll store the email that they entered. If the email is not empty, then we'll assign the email to the session. So session email equals email, and we'll include the logged in.php. So logged in page is a page I made so to check if every time you're logged in, it will display a message saying that you're logged in. So if you guys understand what happened here, so over here we're checking if the session with email is empty. If it is empty, then that means the person is not logged in, and we're gonna wait until the person presses the submit button to get their email and add it to the session and then log them in. But if it's not empty, that means they are logged in, so we're just gonna log them in. So let's try this out. So let's put an email, I don't know, techcoder@gmail.com, and over here let's put some password and then press submit. As you guys can see, logged in as techcoder@gmail.com. Now as you guys can see, there's a logout button, which is the button I made in the logged in.php. file, but there's no code to it, so if I press it, nothing will happen. So as you guys can see, it says logged in as techcoder@gmail.com. Now let's go into another tab and go to the same place. As you guys can see, we came to the same place and it still says logged in as techcoder@gmail.com because it knows that over here we press the submit button and the session with the name email is not empty. That means we're still logged in. So if you go to this tab, it will still say we're logged in. So now if you want to log out, maybe if you want to log out, then let's code that part. So over here I'll do PHP, we'll do if is set post logout. That means if it presses the logout button, then what we'll do is session unset and session destroy. So this will clear all the values in the session, and this will just destroy the session. Now if we press the logout button and refresh the page, as you guys can see, we're not logged in anymore. Over here, let's delete that and refresh. As you guys can see, we're logged out. And let's try that again. realtechcoder@gmail.com. Submit, logged in as realtechcoder@gmail.com. Refresh, logged in as realtechcoder@gmail.com. Log out, refresh, and voila. So this is how you guys check if the person is logged in and change the content based on that. If you guys have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. Oh, and by the way, all the code will be down in the description if you guys want it. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.